You know how you watch the ranking space of a market cap? You're like, oh, this coin's at 2,000 or 100 or 500. We just watched the craziest thing I think I've ever seen on a coin, going from the thousands of thousands ranking to number 100 right now. Plus, you won't believe who just collaborated with the FDIC to go ahead and eat up First Republic Bank. But first, please like and subscribe. Go down below for our CT Club where you get our trade alerts, portfolio updates, and much, much more. Okay, so let's get right into this. With JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan Chase, this is coming from the FDIC on Twitter. To protect depositors, we entered into an agreement with JP Morgan Chase Bank to purchase and assume all deposits and assets of First Republic Bank. Wow. What have I been saying all along? I think it was right when the banking crisis started. I said, listen, this is very similar to what happened in 1907 with JP Morgan when, they made a little bit of, spread the rumors about the smaller banks and ate them up. Well, the same thing is happening now. You're going to have probably 3 or 4 banks in the U.S. After all this is said and done. You haven't seen anything yet. This is massive news, and I'm not hearing hardly anything on mainstream media. Absolutely crazy. Moving on to PepeCoin, the meme coin, right? It's gone from the thousands, 2,000 or 3,000 ranking to now 100, right? So here's some crazy price increases: 40 to 45,000% increase in just under 20 days. That's nuts. So anybody that put money in at the beginning is absolutely killing it. Keep in mind, there's some guy that put $27 in, and within a couple days, like 2 or 3 days, made $1 million off the coin. And it retraced, and then it skyrocketed. I think the market caps are near $450 million right now. That's just maddening. There was also another trader that put in $3,000 and made $3 million just a couple days later. Some people think that there's a bear market going on. Not for everyone, all right? So yes, it's all fun and games until, you're the last person standing, essentially, and you get crushed. Eventually, somebody's going to get very crushed in this. I wouldn't recommend getting into this meme coin right now, just because it's gone up so much and you don't want to chase something like this. It's kind of crazy. Next, we have the IRS. It plans to release guidance on the taxation of cryptocurrencies within a year. So that's pretty good news that, you're not going to have a headache on trying to figure out your crypto taxes. But the interesting thing is, how come they give guidance to the taxes, but they don't give guidance to companies and projects that are trying to build in the crypto space for US citizens? Interesting, huh? They just want your money. They couldn't care less about protection. Next, we have Denmark's Supreme Court just ruled that Bitcoin profits are taxable. This is according to Bloomberg. Now, rewinding it back to the US really quick before I get into the First Republic Bank, the IRS is hiring special agents prepared to use deadly force if needed, and is paying up to $95,000 for an agent. So this is out of a $2 or $1.7 trillion bill that they passed last year. Now you're seeing the results of it, and so they're actually pushing forward. They're realizing that they need more and more revenue because the U.S. is becoming more and more indebted, and they need to try to pay it off, which they're never going to do, and they're just going to screw people even further. So with that said, guys, just be really careful. With what's happening right now in the world, you're going to see the consolidation of banks, and you're going to see higher and higher taxes in the U.S. And actually, not just in the U.S. with banks, you're going to see this globally as well. You're going to see JP Morgan definitely filling the void of all these different banks collapsing. So my suggestion is always take out a little bit of cash, just in case, a rainy day or whatever. It never hurts to go ahead and do that, especially for your family or whatever. And always, in my opinion, I think Bitcoin is the best asset to hold in the world. All right, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe. I will talk to you soon. Bye.